What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. No one's here yet, so no one gives a shit, but yeah, I'm back. I'm gonna be doing some more streaming today. Said earlier wanted to do Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, I changed my mind. Hold your fires here. What's up? Good to see you. That nobody else is here. But yeah, so my new schedule is going to be every other day at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but today I'm doing it a little bit sooner because my brother and his wife are coming from out of state because my mom has a brain tumor. And it's getting operated on tomorrow, and it's probably looking like cancer that's going to kill her in probably a year. So, bad times all abound, but we're going to play some games, have some fun either way. And we're going to do some Final Fantasy VII Remake. Just about to meet Tifa. We just got to Chapter 3, and that should be fun. Oh yeah, it's bad news. We just found out literally yesterday. She was like completely out of it, couldn't stand up, didn't know left from right, nothing like that. So it's like, okay, let's get her in the hospital. And they did an MRI, and they're like, well, she has an aggressively growing tumor. We need to do brain surgery tomorrow. It's like, wow, okay. So that became a thing. And like my brother, and because of the coronavirus, they're not letting anybody in to see her. Like, even my dad can't see her. So it's like, my brother's like, well, we're coming from New Hampshire to come see you guys. We're like, why? There's nothing you can do. It's like, we're coming anyway. It's like, okay, well, if you want to come and clean the house, sure. It's like, I can't do it. You want to come do that? You want to drive 13 hours just to clean my house? Sure, I won't stop you. Other than that, though, game-related, this is fun. How's my back? It's holding up. It hurts. It hurts a lot today, because I've had to, unfortunately, do a lot of things that I'm not supposed to be doing. But I've been doing them anyway, so... It's healing, but I'm on a lot of drugs still, so... Still wearing my back brace. Still trying to get comfortable. The usual fight. Oh yeah. Alright, so we just got off the train. We're supposed to make our way to 7th Heaven.
How about it, baby girl?
How about what?
Hey, Keiko.
Let's go someplace a little less crowded, huh?
Okay. Except
Where are we going?
around here is the train graveyard, which everyone says is haunted. But that's cool, right?
Yeah, we can go there. It's cool. It's secluded. We can go. 3-way. Come on. I'm right here. I got a flower on. I'm sexy. Look at this backside. See? Yeah, you know you want it. It's amazing, like, how much audio everybody has in this game. Like, everybody says something. You walk up to them.
It'll be work as usual tomorrow.
Just seeing your faces. Why did my office have to burn down?
Okay, I can't get back on the train. It's like, what happens if I get back on the train?
Huge explosion on TV?
Yeah, I saw it.
Wow, am I hungry? Guess I'll stop by one of the food stalls. So,
What are we even doing here? No one in their right mind would go into a train graveyard at night.
People talk, rumors spread, and kids get curious. You know how it is.
Speaking of which, you hear it was supposedly a ghost, not a monster, that attacked that guy this afternoon?
They must have been seeing things.
talk about I'm going on a ghost hunt.
Let's go someplace a little less.
So the Mako reactor's broken?
How much is enough fried marsh? A handful or?
Huh? I'm just... I think he's over by the TVs. He's been watching the news this whole time.
So an avalanche. Don't let them...
I want to know if they've caught anyone.
Don't let them bleed the planet dry. That's cool. It's the upper plate. What's really interesting is that this version is that, like, there's gaps in the plate. So I guess they can have sunlight and Make it so that way it's not constantly night, because in the original version, they're like, it's constantly dark down here. Exactly, that pizza.
Person bombs a reactor.
So I guess they said in the remake, well, we're gonna put some, we want to have some kind of daylight cycle, so we're gonna put in some gaps here so you can see what's going on. So you make sunlight.
Dumb Plady's only had it so good. I'd never seen anything like it before.
It was like a giant candle
All
lighting
this
up the
debris
whole
piled up
sky.
like mountains. You couldn't go nowhere. Huh. Mako is the lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is. Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do.
You don't have anything better to do? Really?
I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress? What the? You okay, buddy?
Mushrooms kicked in, sorry.
Mako junkie, huh? Figures.
You again.
Yep, that's normal. Completely normal.
That hot shower can't come soon enough. I can barely tell my skin from all the ash and sweat.
When I get back, it's refueling time.
And you, Jesse?
Warning. Gate broken. Fiends in area. Exercise caution. No reason to check it out. Not my problem.
You don't want to mess with the monsters in here. Move along now.
Is that Patrick Warburton? Guy who does like Joe in Family Guy?
Oh, and just where do you think you're going? Huh?
Sounds like it.
You don't want to mess with the monsters in here. Move along now.
Vader, you don't want to do that. Yeah, I can't do his voice at all, but...
Excuse me? Due to an emergency, entry into this area is prohibited. Sorry for the inconvenience.
You called that a warning?
No, sir! In accordance with emergency regulations, entry into this area is prohibited. Please, leave at once.
Still too nice.
This area is off limits. Turn around and leave at once. If you don't, I'll have no choice but to use force.
Now you're getting the hang of it.
See anything else? Nope. Huh, I wonder who it is then. Because it sounds like him. Unless he's like uncredited or something.
Wait, this is real? It's not a movie? How long's it gonna keep burning?
That they are doing everything in their power to provide aid to those most in need. As yet, no group has claimed.
Oh, it's his son. Well, there we go. I guess that explains it. Sounds like his dad.
Am I still gonna have a job?
What do you know? That ain't half bad. Monkey guy.
Hey, it's Best Girl.
Arlene.
Daddy, you're home.
That's right, Angel. I am.
Back.
Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh? How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed, huh? Yeah, your money. Ask Tifa. She takes care of all that.
Do you mind keeping Marlene company until I'm done with this?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Hey! What the hell you think you're doing, scaring my daughter like that?
Barrett's got some, like, steroid issues, some roid rage.
Talk to strangers.
That's right, honey, I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Right. About that, we should talk outside.
Daddy? Did the people who died all return to the planet?
No, they went to hell, sweetie. It seems like, I don't know, I'm looking at, like, the base microphone readings, like it's picking up something and there's nothing going on. Like, I'm not sure if you're able to hear stuff or if it's getting interference somewhere. But it's, like, constantly shooting up and I don't know why. Sounds good. Okay, I don't know. Its newest version of OBS did some weird stuff, so yeah, even while I'm not talking or anything, like I haven't seen like it jump up to like around the 40-45 mark, like I'm talking. I'm like, nothing's going on. Hopefully it's not picking up microphone distortion or sound back, feedback. Like right now I put that down and it's spiked up, but yeah, it's just constantly jumping all over the place. Okay, as long as it's not messing up, that's fine then. Give me a second. Gonna open up a window. I am just like extremely hot for no reason. It's fine. Just open a window. Alright. Just hear me. Okay, that's good.
Of course. Let that be a lesson to you. When you want to talk to a little kid, don't go giving other professional killer eyes.
Let's play some pinball. And gold time fun pinball. Use jukebox to play your favorite tunes. Add more songs by collecting music discs you found in the field.
Before we get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does. Thanks.
Follow me then. How was it up on the plate?
It was chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
Not good at all.
So, you make nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all things considered. Maybe not enough for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, Claude's much more of an asshole in this version. And he was a jerk at the start of the game, in the original, but this one he's cranked up to 11.
It was like a war zone.
The news is just another Shinra mouthpiece. They'll spread whatever lies Shinra tells them to.
One of my
So,
friends said they saw it
it
burning.
wasn't that bad?
I thought
It
reactors
was.
were safe.
Oh, right. And here we are. Good old Stargazer Heights. You're on the second floor. Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with 7th Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate.
So you don't have time for sleeping, is that what you're saying? Hmm? Yeah, I'm onto you.
Here's your room, 202.
And I like it.
Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No. It's fine. And this?
That one's, know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow.
Yeah, it's like, my boyfriend,
It's a little bit.
we're not really a serious relationship.
Get you through the night.
'Cause, I mean,
If you want
Tifa
anything
really,
else, we
really
can
comes
always
on
go
strong in this game.
My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but
That's it?
sorry. We spent the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it. But not for long.
Well, I said
I'm
Tifa's
collecting
best
money
girl.
for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the bar then. Thanks again for everything. Sleep tight.
And already we're diverting from the story. You know, the original was like basically, okay, let's go downstairs and secret meeting room and just about go right on to the next mission, like right away.
Guess it's time for introductions.
Yes. Magnetically or magically? Sir, did you eat at Taco Bell? Is that your stomach?
Hey,
Tifa, are you over there wrestling with your boyfriend? Wrestling?
coming in.
So it's a Three's Company situation with Sephiroth instead.
Cloud, stop! Get back inside! Get off me!
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay. Can I ask you to do the same?
Sure.
It's not gonna be like Resident Evil 4 and like this big parasite's gonna blow out of his head, is it? Well, let's go outside and cut somebody else down. In a flash of PTSD. Right, here we go. Saving takes a while. It's cool you can save anywhere you want now, but it still takes a while to do. Yep, daylight. All of a sudden you magically have daylight underneath here because they put in gaps in the plates, and also it looks like it's not done building. That's another story difference, unless they're expanding out. Is there anything over here? Ooh. There is. Phoenix down. Come on, Claude, you want to do it.
Well now, you must be Cloud.
Yeah, the old
I'm
witch
Mom,
hair.
your landlady. So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
Heck yeah, Tifa.
The granddaughter I never had, and if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good.
Just like Tifa's my girl.
Move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a head start on you, and then some.
What's gonna happen to Miko? My husband decided to go to the station.
No, sure, I'm missing like lots of different things I could be doing. Grenades. It's always good to have those just lying around in a random container in a slum somewhere. That's why Detroit's so popular.
The vacant lot up ahead is overrun with wild beasts.
Really?
Steer clear unless you're looking for trouble.
I just found
Even if you
grenades.
are, be careful.
Hey, this looked like a bloodstain.
Don't know how we missed it during the inspection.
Better not make it a habit, or we'll lose out.
I'll have a little chat with my man. take a... Everyone's worried they're gonna run out of money soon.
It's a sad day for people care more about what's in their wallet. What's happening in the
Morning.
Hey.
Just so you know, Marlene's still asleep.
So there's a sign that says eggs and chips. Depending on where you are in the world, that's two different things. Eggs are always eggs. Chips? That could either be potatoes, like, potato wedges, or it could be potato chips or crisps, as they call them in the UK and parts of Europe. So you could be getting, like, potato chips, or you could be getting eggs and potatoes. Not sure which one it is.
Let's get down to business, shall we?
Huh?
These water filters won't replace themselves. Although the next batch probably could, if Jessie put her mind to it. Most every home in the area
It's an
has
eggs and
one.
potatoes.
Folks love
Go
them
well
because they
together.
practically eliminate the rotten egg smell. Honestly, they make us more money than this place. And it's easy money too.
But like eggs and like
We
potato
break the filters,
chips.
collect the old ones, and get paid.
I would say no.
What?
It's not the worst combination. It's not like Rachel Ray level,
I'm not a
but
salesman. I'm a soldier.
Which is why no one will refuse to pay. What do you say? Please?
Let's get this over with.
Great. And while we're at it, I'll give you the grand tour.
so Tifa is like so nice, and Cloud is like such a jerk, and she has to be completely confused because, it's just like he has like a completely different personality from when he saw her last, only a couple of years ago. I mean, I know like what happens in the main story originally that causes his personality change, but she has to be like absolutely baffled.
Or we collect. Seeing as you didn't bring any luggage, I'm guessing there's stuff you need to buy.
Thanks.
And don't worry, we'll pay you the difference after.
Especially since she's been in love with him since she was a kid.
As long as I get it all today.
Hey there. Here to change out your water filter.
Tifa, baby, how you doing? Been waiting for you to... Wait, who's he?
Cloud's in charge of collections. He'll take your money.
He'll take your money or
Sounds
break your
like a pretty
kneecaps,
sweet gig.
whichever one you want.
If you ever need someone to fill in, I'm your man.
In your dreams, maybe.
Huh?
Cloud! Since we're here, maybe we should do a little shopping.
Suppose I could take a look?
Ooh, lightning materia. Oh, it's his roommate Marco, like the guy who lives next door. I think he was like a revenant, which is like part of the Sephiroth trials, which is why when he touched him, like he freaked out. I think he also may have been the was it IR Sick was the original one. There was something about Final Fantasy VII that had a mistranslation. I remember seeing it. Some guy was like lives right next door to the apartments. Google that. Sick guy slums quote. This guy are sick. Yeah, because you find him in the slums originally. Maybe that's the guy? I'm not sure. Because he was supposed to be sick and kind of decrepit, and that guy looked like he was not doing too well. It's happened constantly then. Yeah, constantly attacking people. Well, it's been happening since the start of the game. Cloud's been kind of flipping out and having PTSD. Hey, Ronnie, what's up? Back in action, that's right, streaming the game again. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, so Cloud's got exposed to Mako. He's got Mako poisoning. I think they're going to mention it a couple times here and there, like, you know, like, your eyes have changed. He's going to see something like, oh yeah, it's Mako exposure. And we know from the events of the terrible game Crisis Core, that's right, I said it, Crisis Core is terrible. That, you learn, like, you get ejected with a whole bunch of stuff trying to turn you into, like, Sephiroth, but it doesn't quite work, if I remember correctly. Yes, Sin's Toxin. Wrong game, wrong game.
Thanks. If you're ever in the market for anything else, drop on by. Especially if Teef is with you.
We'll see you around, okay? And let us know when your filter next needs changing.
He's like, oh yeah, you can change my filter anytime, baby. We all know it. We're all thinking it.
He's a regular.
Yeah, it's pretty crappy news.
A freebie or two.
For you, maybe.
Well,
no one ever compliments me on my pecs.
Being a little nicer.
To get free shit? Not my style.
Our next stop is Stargazer Heights. Landlady's a client.
Just met her.
Then you know what to expect. Remember, she's a good friend of Avalanche.
No, I don't have nice pecs. I have moobs, which is the male equivalent of boobs. They're called moobs.
Just imagine if rich people start thinking...
I'm probably around a C cup.
It was done by a terrorist group called Avalanche. Nothing to report. Maintaining surveillance.
Hey, Marl. Got some filters for ya.
Tifa, my dear, dear girl. Oh, what's he doing here?
Moving on, my girl. Like, everyone has the hots for Tifa in this game.
Cloud's helping me with collections.
You better take care of her.
You better pay up or I break your knee, lady.
Myself, you know.
That I do. Still, better him than you. No charm, no wit. Big sword, but no skills.
I've got skills.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is like,
be nice.
It used to be too bad, but then I lost all that weight from the weight loss surgery, and then it's like hanging skin. So even before my back went really bad, and I had to have like my fusion surgery I just had last month or the other month ago, have it done. Like I was like working out like crazy, had a big, you know, like really muscular chest. I was benching 300 pounds, and it's like I still look like I was just ridiculously overweight and fat just because of all the hanging skin. So it's like, oh jeez. Yeah, I love that lady's hair. I'm trying to remember. It's like what was it? Ocarina of Time. You have like the two witches. It kind of reminds me of their hair, like they're flying around, like it was one of the bosses. Yeah, it's like she's secretly Sekiro. She's in that game too. She's in everything. We just don't know about it yet. Also been taking steps to lose weight, less carbs, soda for a month. That's good. Hopefully that works out for you. I, unfortunately, because I'm healing up from surgery, have been told to not diet. So I'm like, I went down to like 280. Now I'm back up to like 290 because my parents have been eating junk food nonstop. And I haven't been feeling well enough to cook a lot of times, so it's like, ah, crap. So hopefully at the end of the month, I think it is. Actually, no, I think it's like June. I'm not supposed to be exercising until June. It's when I see my surgeon again. And then they'll give me the clear to either start exercising again, like, you know, like taking walks, like longer walks and stuff like that. Pardon me, but until then I'm on a diet and exercise ban. Because they're like, we just need you to like eat carbs, and so your brain continues to function, eat a lot of protein so you heal up. It's like, just don't diet, just eat normally. It's like, oh crap, so... The veggie noodles work pretty well.
She helped get me set up back in the day.
You been here a while now?
5 years, give or take. But never mind that. We've got to get you your money. Last stop is the weapons store.
Don't try anything funny or you'll get it.
It's one of the fun things since my mom's been out of the house, like yesterday, then on, it's like my dad's like thinking about all the stuff we can make with gluten in it because my mom's a celiac. So we've always had to make like gluten-free things. So last night I made meatballs, spaghetti and meatballs, and I made real spaghetti. He's like, oh, this is so much better. It's like, yeah, it is. it just makes a real difference. I mean, gluten-free foods, thanks to everyone doing, like, as a diet because they're morons, like, oh, it's a diet thing. It's like, no, this is a way people have to live or they're going to die. It's a terrible way to do it. You don't want to go gluten-free just for fun. Don't ever do that. So it's like, you get used to it after a while, but when you actually get to eat, like, pasta, like real pasta, carbs, and gluten, it's like, oh, go overload on it real quick.
The kids seem to think you're pretty cool. You here for the filter?
Hey! That last filter didn't do shit!
We're so sorry about that. Hopefully this one will work better.
Yeah, making pasta yourself is it's a really big learning curve. It really is. It takes practice. I mean, I'll tell you, I'm a good cook, but even I didn't nail it the first dozen times I tried.
My associate handles payment disputes.
Think you can mosey up in here and have it your way?
Okay, so this guy wants a butt kicking.
Thank you very much. Seeing as we're done with our rounds and you've got a small fortune now, why not take a gander at the weapons?
Well, when will Barrett be back with the rest?
Before we open up tonight. It'll be a while yet, so what do you want to do?
How about we go see your place? Come on, Cloud.
In that case, I've got a suggestion. Want to hear it?
Yes.
If you're
Yes.
serious about becoming a merc, then you're going to need to start making connections.
Personal connections with
It's
you?
not what you know, but who you know, you know?
I know you. Shut up, I'm thirsty, I don't care.
Yep.
I'm gonna go cry when I realize that she's not real. Like, right now. Oh my god. Tifa, I love you! Ah! No.
Why not help out the neighborhood watch? They're mostly volunteers, but you'll get to know people.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't see anybody at the office, so let's head up top.
There's worse things to be into. I've heard.
Keep you and your family safe?
Allegedly.
Have your own. Come and check out our selection. Huh? Speak with our friendly staff. I ain't got nothing for a punk-ass bitch like you. Get on out of here.
Can I please kick his butt?
Huh? I ain't got nothing for a punk-ass bitch like you.
Can I? Oh, I was hoping to set him on fire.
No better way
Are we-
to keep you and your family safe.
I'm not judging you. Not out loud, just secretly, but not out loud. Everybody gets secretly judged. There she is.
We gotta do something about the monsters on Scrap Boulevard.
I'll head on down there first thing tomorrow.
Not alone, you won't. Huh. Didn't know you were holding down the fort.
Huh? Oh, hey, Cloud. Looking to join the neighborhood watch?
That depends. What does this neighborhood watch do?
Yeah, you gotta make sure you also use those, like, paper tube towels, like, for arms and legs. Get some stability.
Wander into town. That, and teaching the local.
I swear, they modeled that guy out. They modeled Biggs off of Charlie Sheen. I swear. Young Charlie
Cloud's a
Sheen.
great fighter, but only we know that. If no one knows him, no one will hire him. Thought if he joined the watch, he could get his name out there.
That would work for everybody.
That's okay. I couldn't figure out where I heard Wedge's voice before. Breaking Bad. He was one of the dumb sellers in Jesse's Friends.
Example. Aha. What about your sword? I could mod it for you.
No thanks. It's fine just the way it is.
Yeah, he looks really weird in this, but it's like I'm trying to remember the voice, like with the character name he played, but like in Breaking Bad, he was like a total idiot, but he was Jesse's drug dealer friends. Enhance your weapons. Skill points. Okay, cool. I gotta say, even though I'm like super early into this game, I'm actually enjoying this more than I did the original Final Fantasy VII. For me, the original was not that great, but this one so far, just even though it's changed quite a lot, I'm really enjoying it. I've been wanting to get back to playing this yesterday. I was like, no, save it for stream. Haven't watched Breaking Bad. You would like Breaking Bad, Ronnie. I'd recommend it whenever Tiger King is done. Definitely check it out. It goes dark real quick. Okay, enhance weapons, unlock skills through weapon upgrades or upgrade weapons. Select character whose weapon you'd like to upgrade, press X. Select Cloud. Number on the right of each weapon is the max SP value. So that's what goes when that's what levels up when you level up. Okay, I'm trying to think like what's the reward other than like more HP. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen Tiger King yet. I know it's an ongoing series. I was gonna wait for it just to be done before I download it, watch it. Let's see. So I have 10 SP. This is for. There we go. It's a little wonky to try to select all the different ones. Okay, so let's definitely do attack. Pardon me. I'll do those two for now. Also, the UI in this game is really cool too. I like it that they have that little preview window showing you everything. Like, here's your attack and what it does. Because I remember in the original, even for like a lot of Final Fantasies, I've had like to stop and like look things up. Like, what does this do? I ran into that problem. I was doing 10. I was playing Final Fantasy 10 before my back surgery. I was like, what does this do? What is this? I had to stop and Google it and go, oh, okay, and then continue playing. So you can automate SP allocation, selecting a weapon, pressing triangle. Change your weapon upgrade settings. So I guess it's like an auto level up. Boost weapon stats, increase materia slots. When a character levels up and the max SP of their weapon, equipped weapon increases, weapon also levels up. So weapons level up too, that's pretty cool, so it gives you more incentive to stick with one. I'm guessing if you get different weapons, you might have different abilities too. Okay, cool, so you can just pick a preset.
All set. Needless to say, you'll have to try it out.
Ooh, that's a really toughie.
We'll do you one better.
I would say,
To everyone who listen about
unless you can get it on sale, wait for the PC version. Just because, I mean, the game looks amazing on PlayStation 4. It runs fine. I played through the entire game on PlayStation 4, no problems with it. But I mean, with PC, I don't know how demanding it's going to be honest. So I'm like, but I know, but I want to check it out myself just to see, like, even though I have an older computer and a GPU that needs to be upgraded, I know you have a slightly better one than I do, but it just sounds like, they're rumoring to be like 60 frames per second, and it's like, I really want to see how far you can push that game, so it'd be kind of all over the place. Oh no, I actually liked the game. It's really kind of slow. I liked it a lot. It changed around. I had a lot of fun getting zip lines up because I was just zipping all over the place real fast. So yeah, I actually finished the game, finished Death Stranding, and didn't go back to it. I was like, okay, cool. They're like, all right. And then after you beat the game, it drops to like 2 weeks before the ending, so you can go through and do any other like missions you wanted to do. Like, you can clean up and still keep playing, So it doesn't stop you from, there's no new game plus, but it's like you have that kind of thing. Like, you've beaten the game already. You go back 2 weeks before the ending and just do whatever you want. Do side missions, build more stuff, you name it. Yeah, I don't think you'll have issues running it, and I hope not. Also, be really interesting to see what Horizon Zero Dawn looks like on PC. I have it on the PlayStation 4. It's on my games to try again because I didn't like it. But hopefully the PC version looks really good too.
the new merc in town.
Between him and Wedge, there isn't anyone they don't know.
I'll march through the streets singing your praises, even on an empty stomach.
So, where are these monsters?
Scrap Boulevard. Good hunting.
Hey, Cloud, I'll come with.
Yeah, just borrow it from her, definitely try it out.
But you don't know the way, do you?
My biggest problem with Horizon Zero Dawn was the camera. It's like way too close.
I know these streets better than anyone.
And you have to do a lot of dodging and stuff, so it's like you're way too close up on your character and you're trying to see who you're trying to fight. It just kept aggravating me because I couldn't change it. So maybe the PC version I'll be able to, but now a lot of people really enjoyed the game, so I'd say definitely borrow it from her and see if you like it.
Let me have a look at your sword when you get back, huh?
Working for the neighborhood watch is the best kind of cover.
They let me have a gun for some reason. I'm not even legally supposed to be able to hold one. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I wasn't paying too much attention.
Is out west. Past the barricade's supposed to keep the monsters out. Anyway, we should prepare, just in case.
It's the little noises that worry me.
Huh? I ain't got nothing for a punk-ass bitch like you. Get on out of here.
Ooh. Yeah, I forgot about Judgment, because I played the demo. I liked it because they fixed all the problems that I had with the Yakuza series. I hated, like, all the different problems with it. And the Judgment demo just fixed everything. I'm like, oh, I really gotta get around to playing this, and then I never bought it. I'm like, ah, crap. So maybe I'll pick it up whenever I get if I get my stimulus money. We'll see. So I'm thinking I might get a new power supply for the computer, get something a little beefier, maybe get a new graphics card, and then probably Judgment and probably stop buying money at that point. Yeah, I still don't have mine. My bank account's still like $15, $20, something pathetic.
Searching for candidates.
Is that who Wedge mentioned?
Searching for candidates.
The watch is here to keep the peace. If anything happens, we'll step in.
Okay, so I can't talk to him yet.
Is that who Wedge mentioned?
That sword's massive. What does he say again?
If any harm comes to her.
Are you Patrick Warburton's son? Nope. Okay. Yeah, so I'm waiting to see when mine drops. I did taxes on 2018, so I should qualify for it.
The more they show up.
Chakra materia, okay. Allows you to restore your own HP and cure poison with chakra. Ooh, nice. Restored is allowed to damage received. More restored lower HP. Interesting. Still trying to get used to the interface here, so... Okay. Yeah, so my dad's like, you should be getting the money. I'm like, I really don't know. We'll have to see. I'm not holding my breath for it, but... So I'm thinking, like, I was just thinking right now, it might be nice to buy a better GPU. I'm not sure how much it's going to make a difference, because I have, like, you know, bottlenecked, you know, processor speed and so forth. It might be fun to do that. A better power supply for sure, because I think I have like a default like 500, maybe up into like a 1,000 or something like that if I can support it. I need to look up my stuff to see what I can support. And probably then buy a year of Japanese television and then try to save the rest.
And there's our first challenge. Show me what you got, Cloud.
Teeth excels at close combat and uses combos that deals lots of damage. Hold it down and deliver a single powerful blow. Okay.
Let me handle this. Too late. Wow. So that's what a soldier looks like in action.
No, not really.
It's just a warm-up.
I'll bet. Let's keep at it.
Yes, we're not supposed to know, but I mean, if you've never played Final Fantasy VII, spoiler, Cloud was not in Soldier. He thinks he was. He's just a little bit crazy. Yeah, so that looks like a soldier looks like needing me to save your butt. Got it. Press triangle to execute the martial arts technique Dolphin Blow. I mean, whirling uppercut. Dolphin Blow comes later. To access more advanced techniques, you must use Unbridled Strength to increase your chi level. Level 2, you'll execute Omni Strike. Level 3, Rise and Fall. Upon utilizing advanced technique, you will expend chi and drop 1 level. Tifa's martial arts or martial techniques are effective against staggered enemies and will increase the damage bonus applied during this state. Okay.
Too late. It's over there.
Here we go. See ya.
You're good at this. Charging in like it was nothing.
You too. It's a little surprising.
Well, I've been here 5 years now. If you don't look out for yourself, no one else will. By the way, that one's gonna be on the test.
This a lesson?
Gotta learn if you're gonna stick around. Okay, let's wrap this up.
Oh, I love Tifa. Now, wait, it sounded like earlier, like when you said, like, I haven't seen you in 5 years, she's like, what are you talking about? But now she's, I don't know if she's either saying it to, like, go along with what Cloud was doing, because she goes along with him, like, being wrong on stuff. Like, when he starts telling everybody in the original, like, about the Nibelheim incident, and, like, you know, and Cloud's like, that's all it is, and he leaves the room, and Tifa's like, that's not exactly what happened, but I don't want to talk about it right now. You know, you'd find out, like, it's completely different what happened in reality versus Cloud's screwed up memory. So I don't know if she's going along with it right now, you know, the 5 years thing, or she's, like, only been here for, like, 3. I'll find out as I keep playing, but yeah, I am having a lot of fun. I mean, this is, like, nothing like the original game, but having not really been a major fan of the original game, I really like this.
No holding back. Take the lead.
Okay, let's go.
This is the problem with, like, Lock-On, is that it doesn't seem to, like, target the person exactly. Like, I switched to Tifa, and it just shows me her head-on instead of who I was locked on to.
I won't stay gone for long.
Like, it should have gone to her back, facing the enemy.
Folks will be grateful for the peace and quiet in the meantime. A win's a win, you know?
True.
Trust me, it'll do wonders for your rep. Right. Let's go check in with Biggs and Wedge.
Orb of Ice Materia. Cool. Can I cut through this gate? Yeah! What'd you say, punk? Huh? That's right. That's what I thought. What? 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 Punk ass.
That sword's massive. What does he say? Searching for candidates.
The tally of monster slain has been updated. Got new numbers for monster slain this month. Check them out.
You hear someone got rid of all?
Back already?
Got every last one, too. Now the slum should be safe.
You guys are machines.
Good job.
Beep. How does he know? Beep. End error 23.
So I heard. I've got to ask, though. What did you tell them?
It's all right. All you gotta do is keep up the good work. It'll pay off soon enough, I promise.
How's the sword, by the way?
I swear he looks like Charlie Sheen, young Charlie Sheen. I can't be the only one who thinks that.
Glad to hear it. Seems like the perfect fit for you.
Yeah.
Not exactly, but he's like modeled after him, I can swear. Oh, here comes more PTSD.
Oh. You okay?
Brain tumor. Although I shouldn't really be joking about that with my mom having a brain tumor.
Been meaning to ask. After you left the village...
It's a long story.
I've got time.
They killed a lot of children. A lot of children.
Some more work for you.
That sounds great. I'll come too.
Oh, no, you won't.
And that was my first day of kindergarten.
Maybe next time.
No fair.
Think about it for a second. They haven't seen each other in years. You'd be a third wheel.
I'm into kinky stuff.
Hey, before we get back to it, why don't you check out the weapons?
No need.
Come on, the dealer's probably heard all about you by now. Might treat you better.
I don't know about that.
Wedge is trying to wedge himself into a private conversation? No. Nope, yeah. There we go.
That's that mercenary guy.
It doesn't look that strong.
Hold up. Heard there's a merc that'll take on any monster. You the man?
Dude, you're just calling me like punk ass like 2 minutes ago.
What if I am?
Sorry about before. I get antsy when business is slow.
You know, cocaine rage. You know how it is.
Man in your line of work needs weapons, no? Why not try that one on for size? Yours on the house. Badass like you rocking my weapons is good advertising. Think about it.
Fine.
Or if you want to take a look at something else.
Just a look.
Yep, it's going to be episodic. I don't know why they didn't call this part 1. It's been understood for the last 5 years this is going to be episodic. They don't know how many. But all this is just Midgar, which was only 6 to 10 hours in the original game. They've fleshed it out to be 40 hours. I mean, already we're doing lots of crazy things that was not in the original game. The original, you do the bombing run, you go back to 7th Heaven, you go down, you meet everybody, you go up there, you go to leave. It's you go right on the next mission, right away. So it's it goes, really flying through. Yeah, it's gonna be a long game. People are complaining because they want to complain, of course. Oh, it's Midgar. You're just ripping it off for $60. It's a 40-hour game. They're oh yeah, but, I mean, every game was longer. It's the entirety of Final Fantasy VII was able to be beaten 30 to 40 hours. That's doing everything. All side, if you're to do all side missions, it's around 50. But if you do that in this one, you're looking at 40 hours. So it's part 1, and you're already getting a 40-hour experience. It's a long game. So now we're all waiting to see when is part 2 going to come out. Are they going to be... it's Square Enix, so you don't know. Everything is run completely backwards. It came out that Tetsuya Nomura, literally did not know for 2 years that he was the director of this game. He couldn't figure out why people kept asking him, to make decisions on stuff. And he's well, why? And they're you're the director. I am? It's no wonder nothing got done for 5 years. And people wonder why these games take forever when Nomura's in charge. That's the reason why. He doesn't know what he's doing. So, hopefully, they're still working on it right now. They'll be able to say something maybe part 2 will be out in a year or something, It's okay, that'd be nice. Just in time for the first game, because there's a 1-year limited exclusivity for PlayStation 4. Then after that, it's coming out to the PC and the Xbox series. So hopefully by the time that the first game comes out for those multi-platform, they'll be able to say hey, we got part 2 coming out, 3 or 4 months after that or whatever. That would be cool, but with Square, they're probably going, oh, we should probably start working on the next part, huh? It's But when you leave Midgar, though, that's when the game really went open world. I mean, you're out of the narrow corridors. You can free to explore the entire world. So that's pretty much what we're expecting to have happen with the next part, whenever that's going to be. Yep, so you're going to be charged full price for each part of the game. But I don't really mind if it's like a 40-hour game each time. I'm fine with that. I mean, it's like the Dot Hack series came out on the PlayStation 2. Those were like 50, 60-hour RPGs, I think, and they were like part 1, part 2, part 3, and nobody complained about paying 50, 60 bucks for it each time because it was a full game. Okay, let's get wrist guards at least for Tifa. Yeah, it definitely ups them. Okay, so you can get them for Cloud too, or we can get them for Tifa. At least.
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah. It's kind of like with, the next thing people are complaining about is Resident Evil 3 Remake. My complaint with that game, I haven't been able to play it yet. But having watched people play it, like I watched Maximilian play it on his stream, I know Resident Evil 3 forward and backwards like the back of my hand. I used to speedrun it before speedrunning was a thing, okay? So, watching that game and playing the demo, I have no idea where anything is. It seems like it's like a Resident Evil 3 in name. It's just so far changed and removed. Whereas Resident Evil 2, the remake, was like, if you played the second game, the original on the PlayStation, you were familiar with how things were going to go. The story was changed a little bit, but you still knew your way through most of the PlayStation and what was going to happen. And Resident Evil 3, it's just like, none of this applies. I mean, you're just dumped in the middle of all the action. You don't have this whole thing about trying to escape out and then, you know, having to fight your way to the police station, and it's just like, it's just so far removed. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. I mean, you don't want to make it like a one-for-one copy, but at least keep things that were familiar. Alright, acquire weapon abilities, maximum proficiency, weapon ability comes your own. Use it without the weapon equipped. Oh, cool. Okay, so if I max out a weapon technique, I can use it on any weapon, apparently. Neat.
Since you've got yourself a new weapon, let's see if we can't put it to good use. Come on.
Rob this guy!
Let's go chat up Weimer.
Who?
The guy who tracks all the requests that come to the watch. You never know. Could toss some work your way.
Where's he at?
Oh, he should be back at the office by now.
Slash 3 enemies in quick succession, dealing more damage with each blow. Oh, thank you, Square. Oh my god, thank you. The biggest problem, one of the bigger problems I had with Final Fantasy VII was like if you changed a weapon or somebody left your party, all your material was on there. You had to go in there manually remove it before changing your weapons out. This was just like, you want to move it? Yes. Thank you. Oh, Square, you guys rock. Thank you so much. Alright, let's see, we got fire, lightning, let's put ice on here too.
The tally of monsters slain has been updated. Got new numbers for monsters slain this month. Check them out.
Yeah, I'm cool. You know it.
It's you. You're the merc everybody's talking about. Am I right?
Yeah.
It's like a super slow day, I guess, in this town. Everyone knows about me killing some rats. Or crab monster things.
Down, right? A bigger number means a safer town. And who wouldn't want that? Just between you and me, though, they're pretty much all your kills. Cool, huh?
You know what this place kind of reminds me of? Is Fallout 3. Like the towns in Fallout 3 just being like this kind of crappy place and, you know, post-apocalypse and nuclear war. It kind of reminds me of what the slums kind of look like here. It's almost like a Fallout game, kind of. Yeah, they have a giant board that tracks it. I mean, they're really boring here. Apparently they don't have cable or pornography.
You're doing such a great job.
Challenge to overflow it? Oh god. Like, hey, how's Wurzel's stream going? I don't know, for the past 3 months he's only been like stuck in the first area. He's trying to get that overflow.
You know how turf can be a touchy subject and all.
Yeah, I heard it too. Searching for candidates.
Hey there, Tifa. You need a helping hand?
Actually, I wanted to introduce you
It's
to
kind of like my friend, Final Fantasy VIII came out.
He's a merc.
Actually, I take it back. It had been out for a while, like about maybe 6 or so months. I had already beaten the game. A friend of mine's like, hey man, can I borrow it? I'm like, sure. So I gave it to him. Check out him after a week. It was like 1 or 2 weeks. I was like, so how far are you in the game? He's like, haven't done the promotion, which is like the first thing you do in Final Fantasy VIII. Like, you take Quistis, your instructor, who's got the hots for you, because Japan. You go into the cave, you defeat, I think it's Ifrit, you get him into your party as your summon, and then you continue with the game. He was still there. I was like, why are you, like, have you been playing? He's like, yeah. I'm like, well, why are you still there? He's like, well, I'm at level 99. I'm like, what? He went through and leveled up Squall and Quistis to 99 in that beginning part. It took him 2 weeks to do. I'm like, you realize that all the enemies in this game level up with you? It's like, so leveling in that game does nothing? He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, you just wasted a whole bunch of your time. Speedrunner in Final Fantasy VII and Follow has been doing some weird things a while ago. Just grinding 99 to first reactor. Yeah.
You don't say.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, why? It's like OCD at that point, really.
I'll take on anything. For the right price, that is.
Experienced and cocky, huh? If it's a challenge you want, I might have a few good ones. Your clients can fill you in on the details. Prove yourself at these jobs, and I'll see if I can't find you some more.
Thanks.
Use the touchpad to access the map, R2 to open quests. Take multiple quests at once. The more jobs you take on, the more fame and repute grow along with the local residents.
Candidate detected. Performing physical analysis.
Well, aren't you just a weeb?
Sizable weapon, excellent cardiovascular health, and impressive lung capacity.
Giant sword. Cute girl hanging around him.
An optimal candidate. My name is Chadley. I'm an intern for Shinra's research and development.
Yeah, I was like, things like that's a new one for me too.
Helping me with my research. Please accept this as a down payment. I would like you to set that assess materia in your equipment and use it to gather intelligence in battle. This data will help me to develop new types of.
He's got like a Google monocle.
I'm not interested in working for Shinra.
You should know that I work actively to undermine Shinra's efforts. I'm sure you of all people can appreciate the tremendous power of materia, as well as how it might be wielded against your corporate enemies. And if you later decide that I am not worthy of your trust, you can do what you do best.
I will hold you to that.
Excellent! Then we shall work together so long as you deem fit. Once you've completed your task, please return and report to me.
Okay. Complete battle intel missions for Chadley. Chadley? Really? That's his name? Chadley? That's the best name you could go? Alright, Chadley. God, I want to give that guy a wedgie. You can battle intel... You can view battle intel missions from battle intel... Okay, my brain just didn't process that sentence at all. You can view battle intel missions from battle intel in the main menu. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to save real quick. And while that's saving, I'm going to go over and close my window that's been open for a while. So I am still here. Gonna close that window. Back in a moment. Excuse me. Hey, Keiko, what you doing? What you doing, kitty? Sitting up there looking around? Go catch a rabbit. Yeah, so my cat likes to sit around like I have a, because I live in a basement. I am the 38-year-old guy who lives in the basement, parents' basement, with a cat. Well, yes, I am single. But, so my cat would get to go out and just sit out in front of my window, just looking around. It's like, just go put something down. There's rabbits and mice and chipmunks. Go kill something. You're a cat. Although last week she actually did kill something. That's why I found out my cat's a zombie, because she caught a rabbit and ate its brains. Just ate its brain, that was it. Nothing else. Just ate its brain. Just caved at the head, snack of the brain, left the body there. I'm like, okay. That's normal.
Please set the orb of assessed materia to your equipment and use it to gather battle intel.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, cats are sociopathic killers or psychopathic killers anyway.
Do me proud now, and I just might have more work for you later.
Ooh, fancy map. The future! Wireframe!
Please set the orb of assessed materia to your equipment and use it to gather battle.
Hey there, Tifa. Welcome back. And you, the new merc in town looking for work, right? Yeah.
I have a feeling this guy doesn't like
In
me.
that case, maybe you could do something about the Doom Rats? Them and their were-rat buddies have been tearing up town, looking for food and whatnot. Got into the store and made one hell of a mess, let me tell you. Oh, you think that's funny, do you? Don't lie. I saw you crack a smile. Well, do the job.
They're like
and
water
laugh it up
filters.
For all I care. Anyway, they're probably nesting in the outskirts. Now I've heard a were-rat in pain will call its friends for help. And the whole rat pack will come running just like that.
All the items you could want, straight from the plate.
There's always a rat quest. It doesn't matter what RPG it is, MMORPG. This one, there's always killing rats. Mobster game, you're killing rats. Just a different kind.
You're dead.
That was hard.
I don't see any Doom Rats around.
What do you think? Should we wait? You know, this might be a waste of time. Let's head back to the store and touch base for now.
You have to like get like I think it is, I don't know if you have to AP like build up the action points for it, which you can only do by attacking, but is like just totally kill those guys way too fast. So do they respawn? Guess not.
You ever take a...
You ever watch movies with gladiators? You ever hang around at a Turkish bathhouse?
Hey man, check it out. This song's pretty sweet, ain't it? You like it? You feeling it? Have a copy.
Here, man, it's my promo tip. We're gonna make it real big. Those airplane Captain Over was the guy's name. It's like, Joey, you ever hang around the gymnasium? You ever been to a Turkish prison? Do you like movies about gladiators? It's like, just keeps getting like more absurd questioning as it goes on.
Shops on Culver Street stock goods you won't find in
Hello, hello! Oh, what do we have here? I'm guessing you're that merc I've heard so much about.
We have textures that haven't loaded in behind you on that picture.
Are you? People were right. You look like you can handle yourself.
And something
So some
else.
drakes have made themselves at home in the abandoned Talager factory. Can't have that kind of trouble around here. My regulars will do anything to get their hands on the scrap in there, and if they run into those drakes, they could get hurt.
I'll handle it.
Much obliged, sir. Head on over to the old Talager factory and talk to Narjan. He's the watchman guarding the entrance. Good luck. I'm counting on you, my friend.
Happy trail indeed. Okay, so they're just like gone for good now. I was just wondering like if they're on like a timer reset to like most RPGs or something like that, if you have the quest to do. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm trying to remember. She said go back to somewhere. Okay, here we go. Head back in the town to kill time until they do. Okay. Where is this guy at? So...
There are monsters on the plate too. Hey, the area around the
Step back.
If you want to poke around, you'll have
Factory's off limits. Drakes have been spotted inside. Huh?
Like the
Wait a
ducks?
minute. Tifa?
They're mallards
Tell
as
me you're
well?
here to take care of those things. Are you? In that case, be
Speaking
my
of
guest.
ducks,
We believe there's at least 2 groups lurking somewhere inside.
April Fool's came around this year like it does every year. almost 2 weeks ago. And it turns out, like, you know, it's an April Fool's joke. They're like, hey, I'm trying to remember who it was, what company it was, but they're like, here's a new version of Quackshot that we're wanting to do. And everyone's like, oh god, don't tease us like that, it's not funny. It's like, we want a new Quackshot game, that'd be great. And they're like, well, actually, we did pitch it to Disney, and Disney said no. It's like, we actually wanted to make this a real game, and Disney said get bent. It's like, damn it, Disney, why? I would have loved to have had a new Quackshot game, but no. I think it was the people who did the DuckTales remaster. I think they were the ones who did it. Tried to shop at Disney, like, hey, we want to do a new Quackshot game. Here's what it looks like in the art and the mock-ups. They're like, nope. Two antidotes? That's not a good sign. Usually we start getting antidotes at a game, means you're going to start getting poisoned. Usually. Okay, that's where I came in.
Happy hunting.
I don't think they did. Some companies were just like, it's not the best time to be laughing right now. It's like, well, kinda, it just depends on what your joke is, really. I usually don't like April Fool's jokes for video games because they tend to be things that I really want to play, and they just don't exist. Well, then sometimes they do happen. I mean, like, what was it? Fighting Layer, EX Fighting Layer was like a new one that came out, because it originally started as April Fool's jokes. They're like, you know, like, we just made this video, and it turns out people really liked it, so we're gonna make it into a real game. And that was kind of cool, but other than that, it's like, don't get my hopes up like that, man. Come on. Be cool.
Seriously. Come on. Too bad.
Large insects found throughout the slums. They always move in swarms, scavenging for food scraps, preying on whatever crosses their path. Weakness... ice, looks like.
Here we go. See ya.
Chill out.
Enough.
That's a win.
Tifa, I'm not sure exactly what you did here in this fight. Okay, I just can't go there because of a fence laying on the ground. That's... It's like, I can't step over stuff. I'm superstitious.
If this is what you want.
No holding back. It's over.
It's on you.
I got this. Come on. Gotcha. Gotcha. See ya. That's the way to do it.
So I'm still trying to figure out what boxes I can destroy. It all seems like those small little tiny boxes. I'll point them out before I destroy the next ones.
They're nothing.
Compared to us, at least.
Come on, Claude, do an aerial raid. There we go.
I got your number.
Okay, Drakes. Hitting the wind attack makes them susceptible to staggering. Landing magic attacks hits them, bringing them down to the ground for a short period of time. Okay, don't have any wind. And Cloud's about to die.
Looking good.
All set. Don't give up. You're up.
I got this. Call it lightning. Freeze.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
Okay, so that does not track in the air. I said the lock on this game, the camera's got real big problems. That's the only thing I can really kind of complain about so far about this game, really.
You're good at this. There. That should be enough
Told you
intel
so.
for the kid.
Oh, nice, it's gonna fast travel me there. That's cool. I didn't know they were going to do that. I mean, I would have probably stayed and investigate more, see what else I can find, but... Oops. But hey, it's first time playing it, so I can't really complain too much. Or can I?
Cloud! You were the first to gather the data I requested. Here is the rest of your payment.
Please don't give me a wedgie.
New materia.
Or a
Would you like
swirly.
to see it? As
you accumulate battle intel and share it with Chadley, you'll develop new materia that will become available for purchase. If you manage to collect a lot of battle intel, Chadley may have a special mission for you. Also ask him to reset weapon upgrades. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know why you do that, really. No, there is a cost. Weapons can be reset as many times as you like. SP for the original upgrade will be refunded. Ooh. That's pretty cool. It's only $100.
I plan to develop more materia in the future. Together, we can harness enough power to take down Shinra. I'll keep preparing more battle intel reports, which I hope you will assist me in completing.
That went well. Could be you found your calling.
Exterminator? Sure.
Was alright, I guess.
Think of each job as an opportunity, not to make money, but to build connections.
It's not what you know, but who.
You remembered.
Not a patient teacher.
Maybe not so patient next time.
Oh boy.
Oh, Barrett should have finished collecting his share of the money by now. So what do you want to do? Head back to the bar?
Okay, so there's more in there to go too. Hit enemies vulnerable to fire, ice, or lightning using the appropriate magic. You get wind materia. Okay, cool. So you can also get materia this way too. This is really awesome. They really took their time reimagining this game. Use unique abilities on staggered enemies and charge ATB gauged 10 times. First strike materia. Stagger 15 enemies to get a boost. Ooh, that'd be nice. Boost would be cool. Upgrade weapons. Punisher counter, that'd be good. That's what I like about Punisher mode is like you can't block gunfire or magic spells, but if somebody physically attacks you, you automatically counter them, which is pretty awesome. %10 less damage when guarding. Yes, I will. Okay, so let's head back to the factory. Save first. Yeah, so if you haven't heard before, so my brother's coming tonight from New Hampshire along with his wife. So that's why I streamed a little bit earlier. My new stream time is going to be 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, if you don't know when that is, just type it into Google. It'll tell you for wherever you are in the world. Today I started a little bit earlier because my brother's supposed to be showing up in about another hour and a half or so, but I really wanted to get this stream in and go. But I'm going to be streaming every other day, so tomorrow I will take off, but I will be back on Wednesday. Really hoping to keep playing this game, but I've also been wanting to play Panzer Dragoon Orta. So that I might do that, so we'll have to see how it goes. I might start out playing some Orta and then switch over to this, but we'll see how it goes. That's the plans at least, just let everybody know ahead of time. I think this was the way? Lost friends, no.
Hey, where'd you guys go? Oh, hey there. Is Marlene with you?
No.
Is that little girl wearing makeup?
Okay. I was kinda hoping she could help me find my friends.
I know someone who can help you. This guy right here.
No! Tifa, you suck.
Let me tell you all about them. They have long arms and legs, and they're a little skinny. They like places where there's food, and nice people will give them treats when they ask. And small spaces. Oh yeah, and they're all cats.
I'm looking for cats?
They're friendly, so if you call them, they'll come running. All 3 of them. Find my friends, please.
So I have to find cats. Okay then.
Best of luck to you, kid.
I still can't believe that nice.
Guess I can...
The girl who lived next door ran off in the night.
I'm not gonna let you sleep over.
Wait, did you hear that just now? I think one of Betty's cats might be nearby.
I'm game as long as it buys us around.
Personal space, man. Respect it.
Yeah, but I was running full speed, Tifa. That doesn't help.
Ah, that was definitely a cat. I wonder if it's one of Betty's.
Yeah. Have you ever heard the phrase living hand to mouth?
Is this cat been smoking? It's like, leave me alone, I got a problem.
never know. The Sector 8 ladies might have to take residence.
If the planet's
It's like to imagine like Cloud has like a cat stuffed in his pocket right now as he's running around doing these missions.
the factory's open for business.
Give him hell.
Okay, I'm already full health. Okay, good, good, good. Boxes like these. These are the type of boxes you can destroy.
Piece of cake. That's that.
What is that trophy? Level up an orb of materia. Oh, okay. Neat. Apparently that happened all by itself. Sakura! I need to get this game. I don't know, I've heard it's the new Sakura Tyson or Sakura Wars. It's like, I've heard mixed things about it, so I'm not really sure, but... I don't know, I'm just still happy the original game got a translation patch.
You're good at this.
Okay, so last time I went to the left, let's go down here.
They're nothing.
Compared to us, at least.
This won't take long. Need a light. Get ready. Now. Don't overdo it.
Let me handle it. It's over. Ha! Would kill for a shower.
I'll give it a shower, baby. Shower you with my love and affection, but giving you respectable space.
Got rid of those drakes in the factory, did ya? What a relief. I can't wait to give my regulars the good news. You're the real deal, all right. Keep it up, and I can see you going far as a merc in this town. I've worked with my fair share over the years, so believe me when I say that I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, you're needed over at the Pillar. Apparently another flying bastard stirring up trouble. Bet you can't get enough of this, huh?
Well...
No, I get it. If you're good at something, might as well make it your living. May not know you, but I know a man who's found his calling when I see one. Keep at it. I switch out my stock every so often, so drop by when you're in the neighborhood, huh?
Just drop in to see what condition my condition is in.
Welcome!
Yeah, yeah,
Always
oh
giving you
yeah.
new stuff to keep up with the latest trends. You won't be disappointed.
It's an old song. It's a Kenny Rogers, who was a country singer who died last month, I think it was. Before he went into country music, he was actually in a rock band called Kenny Rogers and the First Edition, and his hit song was "Just Dropped In to See What Condition My Condition Is In," because it was the late 60s and everybody had to have like really long titles to songs. Yeah, exactly, and that was like during his country days. But so this is back when he was with his rock group before he switched to country music.
Always a pleasure. Oh, you look into that other gig yet? If you're planning to, might want to buy some extra supplies first.
Serial numbers filed on.
Oh, they're back.
No holding back.
Gotcha! There! Come on!
Allow me.
Larger, more intelligent genetic relative. Creatures do not fear humans. Will seek revenge for those who harm their vermin brethren. Okay, so their weakness against ice. Chill out! What the hell is hitting me? Oh, it's flinging stuff at me, okay.
Let's do this. It's over. That's it. Calling ice. Let's finish this. That it?
Close up shop. No matter your needs or your budget, our wide selection of items is...
Finally managed to get those doom rats, huh? Thanks, guys. You're the greatest. Was so dead in here, I thought I might have to close up shop for good. Hey, got an idea. Hear me out. If the guy who took care of the town's rat problem told everybody where he liked to shop, well...
My name's Claude Strife, and this is my favorite shop on the Citadel.
While, of course. Give you some incentive. Talk you up to Weimer and my customers, and anybody else who listen. You'll be swimming in work before you know it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay then, that's what I like to hear. Seventh Heaven, the new merc in town and my little store. I can see it now. We're gonna clean up.
Cleansing materia.
Thanks to the awesome new market. How's about you?
Don't take your rush it and drop
Wait. Something's wrong. Let's check it out.
Heard a cat over here too.
Don't take your eyes off it.
Like what?
No idea.
So I hear the cat, I just don't see it right now.
I wonder if it's one of Betty's.
Thugs and creeps, isn't it?
Nah, just some sketchy stores. Not the least bit curious.
I don't know if that's my thing.
Take your
I
time
swear
now,
I just heard a
okay?
cat. It's gotta be around here somewhere.
There it is. The steps.
Stay away from me!
Hold it! Settle down now.
Get off me, assholes! I didn't do shit!
Shut up, punk.
Or what, huh? Screw you! Ow, ow,
What's
come
going
on,
on?
man. Why you gotta do me
Somebody
like
went and
that?
stole some
Just
blasting
messing
data from a
with you.
Shinra warehouse. So public security started asking questions, and you know how Johnny gets.
It's because of the reactor bombing, I bet. I could be wrong, but something tells me they're not gonna settle for just roughing him up this time.
We've got to save him, Cloud.
What was it from? Where'd you recognize it from?
He doesn't really know what we do, but he has his suspicions, and he's a talker.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
It's been a while since I played that one.
Maybe I should go alone.
I'm coming.
Are you sure?
It's
Yes.
the least I can do.
I'm coming all the time. I'm coming.
Thanks. Come on.
He could go to jail.
So we gotta go silence the squealer. Okay, got it. Oh, okay. It's a Kuma.
They come in and act like they own the place.
Alright, so I'll be right back. Leaving this grooving song. I need to go get a drink. I'm getting a very dry throat. So hang tight. Be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. Well, yeah, there's no snow. No snow allowed here. No licky boom boom now. Hang tight. Be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Grab some bottled water. Got myself a little Diet Snapple Raspberry Water additive. Pardon me. Nice little fun thing is basically just add it to a bottle of water, shake it up, and it tastes just like that. So, I remember they used to have a Strawberry Crush, which tastes just like the strawberry soda. And it's like no calories, or it's like 10 calories per bottle, no sugar. It's like, in effect, it tastes like a flat soda, but it tasted exactly like the strawberry soda, which is nice. I was like, cool. And they went and they changed it, and it just tastes like Jell-O now. It's really bizarre. I'm not happy. Alright, but let's get back into the game here. Got about another hour left or so.
What the hell, man? You trying to break my arm? Dragging me through the street like this is cruel and unusual punishment.
Come on, Clyde, move out of the way. There you go, buddy. Trash Mountain currently collapsing? Huh. Yeah, I think so. It's, like I said, my Japanese is really going downhill, unfortunately. Yeah, I see, like, mountain, but in trash, maybe. Yeah, I can't quite make it out too much, to be honest. It's messing me up a little bit, but yeah, it's probably right. I'll take your word for it. You're better at reading than I am.
Come on, let's get a closer look.
Any way to treat a model citizen of Midgar?
Model citizens don't steal blasting, Agent. So why don't you tell me why your ID popped when we were going over the warehouse logs?
Huh? You got it all wrong. Have you ever gone anywhere near...
So Jessie stole IDs earlier. I wonder if she set this guy up. Mm-hmm. Exactly. So Jessie stole this guy's ID and set him up.
All he had to do was keep his mouth shut.
Yep.
Anyway, you distract the officers and I'll figure something out.
She makes a cutting her throat motion with her fingers. Air drink potion, oh boy! Oh, I wanted to have an animation of it coming out of the machine. I'm disappointed.
Let him go.
Who are you? The cavalry?
Huh? Is that who I think it is? Oh, hell yeah! You guys really came to save me! Ow!
Break his jaw. There we go.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Here we go.
Let's do it. That's I got your number.
Fire. Okay.
I see you. See ya. Try this. Going in.
What now?
He's a talker.
Huh? Whoa. Whoa!
No!
You're not gonna... Hold up! Wait! Don't do it, man!
You want to live? Then get the hell out of town.
I'll tell everybody you told me to do that. Oh, wait.
You ain't never gonna see my face again! I swear!
Are you sure about this? It's a big risk.
I know, but it's fine.
And them?
No more. Cloud. You're scaring me. We need to go before they wake up.
Let's see, nothing else back here. Nope.
I'm worried about Johnny.
I'm more worried about us. We gotta go, right?
Right.
What?
It's just... You've really changed.
She finally addresses the elephant in the room.
I suppose it's... Yeah. Your eyes. They used to be less...
It's the Mako. Soldier.
Used to be less 1,000-yard stare, murder people. Look.
So, what do you want to do now? Head back to the bar, or do you want to tackle another job or two?
Oh yeah, sit down. Okay, I was expecting just to sit down. Oh, sitting at a bench will just refill everything. Cool. Pardon me. Hollow Knight, but, you know, fun and not aggravating.
Why would he want to just up and leave? Suppose I could start looking for a part-time gig or...
Yeah, Hollow Knight I did not like. That was like Metroidvania done wrong. You know, the problem with Hollow Knight is like you have to grind like crazy in order to afford anything in the shop. You die, you lose all your money. You have to try to find like save points. Like even Metroid had clearly defined like save points and things like that all over the place, and there's like none in Hollow Knight just about. It's just like, oh my gosh, it's just frustrating. Like if you did no grinding, didn't lose money. It's just like it's that Dark Souls mechanic on top of it, and you're completely lost, and you go exploring for a long time, and you wander into an area, get your butt kicked, and you start back at the very beginning again. It's just like, oh my god, it's just constant frustration. That game needed to have more things, like instead of having to spend like $2,000, I think it was, for a map right away, like that you have to grind for, just actually giving you something and like you can actually use. It'd be nice. It needed some tweaks for sure. Alright, so let's head back to the bar.
I've chatted with that Barrett guy a few times. Looks like a real hard.
And here we are.
Pretty chill.
You must be tired.
Same as you.
Wanna take a nap with me, baby?
Could use a little something to take the edge off.
See?
Right?
Yeah.
How about a refreshing cocktail made by yours truly that you can sit back and savor?
Tifa.
Alright, you got a roof of me again?
I'm feeling it a bit too. Hey, do you think you'll stick around a little longer?
Maybe. Work for a minute,
Because I like Metroidvania games, but that game just did everything in the opposite direction.
In that case, want to head back out and look
I don't
for
mind
more
a
gigs?
challenging game, but when you have it set up for just like massive scrolling world, and it's just like, listen, you need like a lot more save points. You need to have some kind of hand-holding introduction, like, okay, here's what you can do, but it's just like none of it. And I'm sure if you fought through the game before, then it's like, oh, it's no problem. I know exactly where to go. But if you're going to a blind like I did, it was just like 3 hours of being lost and being afraid to do anything because money is so scarce and you lose it all, everything. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay, progressing past this point will prevent you from completing any active quests. Okay, so that's good to know. Okay, so limited quests apparently is going to progress the story if we keep going, so enclose all the quests we have. God, I remember to stop doing that. I keep trying to hit like the button just to get out, like start just to get out of here, but that's the wrong one. Okay, so we're going to take a left.
Don't take your eyes off it.
Don't you
Take a picture, why don't you?
Good luck with the new business.
You, sir, have done an amazing job cleaning up the slums and saving lives. Thank you. This town's gotten so much more lively lately.
Like, how do they know that I've killed all these things?
You're an inspiration.
A certain shopkeeper told me you paid him a visit. Thanks for helping him out. Just so happens there's another job I'd like to offer you. Now that I know you can handle yourself.
If you took the problem of putting a chip in everything, just put in a bomb, kill it right there. Remote detonate them like Battle Royale or something.
Shinramut gone feral. Last sighting was in Scrap Boulevard. Think you're up to it?
Go kill a dog. Okay, sure.
You're a lifesaver. Doubt anyone else around here stands a chance. Go get him, bud.
What about you, wiener boy?
I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far. I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
This game really is not stingy with materia.
To receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
I mean, it seems like you get a lot of it really quick.
Is there anyone who can chase off? Bloodthirsty cur.
I'm not going anywhere near that mom.
Where do you think the damn thing came from, anyway?
Keep up the good work, Tifa.
Gotta win it.
Get ready. That'll do.
What are we up against? Weakness against ice. Okay, I think I just took off ice actually. No, it's lightning I got rid of. Normally their attacks cannot be interrupted regardless of what the ATB commands are used. Okay. So normal attacks cannot be interrupted. Using certain attacks on them sends them on a rampage, makes them susceptible to interruption. Okay. Okay, try the dodge. The game didn't care about that.
Here we go. Chill.
So this is where like the lock-on's kind of screwy with the camera.
Still in it. Take the lead.
I got it. Good luck.
Let's do this.
Do this right.
Freeze. Damn it.
Hey, over here! Tifa! Hey, Cloud!
So I'm trying to think that he'd like pop back up, or went through a hole in the fence apparently.
They towed the hound into the area up ahead. He's pissed, so make sure you're ready.
Keep your cool.
No need to worry.
Calling ice.
Okay, let's go. Damn it!
My turn. Here we go. Deal with that.
All set.
Oh, come on, Tifa.
Taking over.
No.
It's not over yet.
Cloud, come on. Really, game?
Still up.
Let's turn this around.
All right.
Come on, Clydo's abilities. Oh, I'm in the middle of casting that. I'm like, what the hell?
Let's get this over with.
So this is why really pissing me off is I'm locked onto this guy. Camera just doesn't swing around and track it. completely missed with the stinger.
Watch yourself.
I got you.
Oh, damn it!
Get ready.
I'm not throwing in the towel.
Don't overdo it.
I can still fight. Bring it!
Know your limits.
Took care of the dog, did you? Phew, we owe you one.
Gotta say, I've never seen a Shinra breed like that before. Out of curiosity, when exactly did it show up?
Oh, today. The first reports came in just this morning. Why do you ask? Wait a minute. There's this crazy story about a Shinra research lab hidden right beneath our feet under the slums.
Huh. Really? That's news to me.
And here I thought you might know something I don't. Well, I guess not.
It's a big organization. I'm sure there's lots of secrets I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. You got the bastard. That's good enough for me.
I'll bet a lot of people are talking about you right now. There's this amazing merc who can handle anything.
Nothing I've done around here has been all that special, though.
Oh, so you want more of a challenge, huh?
Alright, so I was like curious, like thinking, how long is the speedrun this going to take? Currently, there's an embargo in place until April 20th. Decided to put an embargo on game submissions until April 20th. This way, as a community, we're able to figure out which categories we want to start out with, how these categories will be defined, and how we go about timing the runs. Demo runs can still be submitted despite that. Join the Discord server, find out about it. So, they have like a placeholder right now, like time without loads, 142 hours. They just submitted a bullshit one there for it, so... Oh, the remake? Yeah, you're right, according to the title. So what's the estimate for it? 12 hours, okay.
Taking down a few nasty critters, eh? I'm impressed.
Alright, I think that's pretty good for quests for now. Let's just forget that there. Let's just go on and head back to the bar. Should stop in here, get more stuff for Tifa.
I know my weapons are gonna be put to good use by a man of your skills.
Okay, so 2 bronze. Well, one of them's equipped to Tifa.
You're the talk of the town, Merc. Been hearing from all over how you've been kicking ass and
What's that? No, we kind of trailing off. So I can't sell the bangles? Okay. Yeah, weird. Oh, maybe it's already the accessories. No, that's just where I was. That's weird.
Did you really take care of that attack doll?
We're always looking.
Okay, so I got 3 and 7. Looks like Tifa can upgrade 1.
The childhood friend from out of town I heard about.
Got something to say? You're a wonderful exterminator.
Well, you want to head inside?
Let's do it.
We're back.
Did you have fun?
Lots of fun.
Hey, need y'all downstairs.
Right now? Then the plan is...
Marlene, wanna go wait for Jesse out front?
Okay.
Looks like we're officially on for tomorrow night then. Gotta go over the details with the others.
Before you do, about my pay.
You'll get your money. So sit down and shut up until we're finished. Double time, Tifa.
I'm really sorry, but it shouldn't take much longer. In the meantime... grab a seat. What'll it be?
Something hard. Oh yeah.
I don't know. Something hard and bitter.
Like my soul. It's just olive oil. This is the worst drink ever. I got it from Rachel Ray. It's called Mountain Dew.
Well, most people would say something sweet right about now.
I'm sure they would.
God, Cloud's such a
You're
dick.
a more discerning customer, aren't you?
I was gonna say he's supposed to be, but it's like in this one they just really cranked it up. Something called Kool-Aid.
Special, the Cosmo Canyon.
I have a feeling she's trying to get me drunk, take advantage of me.
Beautiful.
I gotta go.
Yes, and suddenly it magically turns into red. I may be colorblind, but I'm pretty sure that's not how that works.
Hey, you see the news? The reactor bombing was the work of the eco-extremist group Avalanche. Public enemy #1. Gets your heart racing, doesn't it? They don't know our faces, so we're in the clear for now.
Speaking of thirsty, it's the most thirstiest girl in the world.
Speaking of which, you coming on the
Overtly.
next one?
For the right price.
Tifa's a little bit more subtle. She's just blazingly open with it. So
Tifa will be joining us.
still screws me up because Jesse's character looks literally like a girl I dated like, gosh, was it 15 years ago? It's like really throwing me off because I keep seeing her. It's like, holy crap, she looks like somebody I used to date. Although she was like completely, absolutely insane.
But
Also didn't wear breast armor either.
even a blind man can see her heart's not in it. She was never on board with the bombings, so if it comes down to do or die, if I've got to put my life in someone else's hands, then I'd rather that someone was a professional, like you.
Could still kill some time.
Let's go rob the bar. Yes! Oh, it's a flower.
Anyway?
Oh yeah, let's play this song everybody likes. Let's play some darts. Let's see, what is this? Yeah, it's like, I already don't have a whole lot of people watching and hanging out to my streams, and I'm always appreciative of anybody who does, but let's try not to, like, drive everybody away. Let's put back on Tifa's theme. Use X to throw darts. The point value of the area you hit is deducted from your point total. You throw 3 darts per round, and the goal is to reduce your points exactly 0 as few rounds as possible. The smaller to try to target reticule, the more accurate throw will be. For the most points, aim for the bullseye in the center of the dartboard, the narrow double and triple rings. However, if you score too many points and reduce the running total below 0, lose the round and none of the points scored will be counted. That's weird for darts. Usually, remember, the number going up higher is what you want, not lower. When you win the game, when you can win the game with the next dart, the area of the dartboard you should aim for will light up. What the hell? Okay. Aiming, I guess this is a suggestion? Yeah, aiming is a suggestion really at this point. Okay. Yeah, it's just like... There's like no technique to this. There's no accuracy, nothing. It's just like, you just don't know where it's gonna go. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes more sense. Let's try quit. Let's try that again then. Because I was like, wait a minute, it's like, what the hell? It's just like, this is just dumb luck. I had to pay more attention to the color, didn't quite notice it. Yeah, it just like, it doesn't hold still either, so... with the slow motion. Alright, let's try that again. That was terrible. Okay. Gotta get first. It's like, no, it's not. 8 darts thrown, 100 per round. Oh, come on, Wedge, you jerk. Must get first. Then we can move out the game. Well, unfortunately, like, how they have the setup, it's not for points. It's really weird. It's set up like you're trying to get, like, instead of like throwing for higher points, you're trying to break down to 0 in the least amount of throws. I've never heard of darts being played that way before. Yeah, because normally you want to go up like for the highest point total you can. Like, remember, like the outer rings being like triple points, like single, double, triple, and you want to have like the highest amount within a set amount of throws, like 4 or 5 rounds or however rounds you have set up. and you just keep a running score that way. But in this version here, you start off like 288 or whatever it is, and you're trying to get down to 0 without going over busting at the least amount of throws. Really? Need to like score up to 501? Really, game? This game's a bust. Gotta get bullseye every time. Gotta get under 8. Because apparently if you tie with a wedge, it doesn't matter. So he's got 8, I got 8. You get 7. Also, sometimes it's like the targeting is like super slow, like you can just walk it right where you need to be. Other times it's like super sensitive. So it's not consistent. Like, right now, that one is just like, it wouldn't stay still. Damn it, I gotta get first place. What's the best part of the stream? We played darts for a long time. So it really pisses me off because it's just not consistent. Like, your aiming reticle, it's like, sometimes it's like super sensitive. Some throws, others it's like really not. So it just goes all over the place. Like, this one's like mostly kind of okay, but then other ones it's just like you breathe on the controller wrong and you're like halfway across the dartboard. That's fine. It's like that one, it just wouldn't stay on. It was actually like pushing me off the center. It's like you got into the center and automatically like, pushed you away from it like it's magnetic. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. This is another one where it's just pushing me right off it. It's weird, like it's inconsistent. That's the part that just pisses me off. If you have constant rules for something, that's fine, but when you change it every throw, that's frustrating. Like right there, it's pushing me off again. Finally. Yeah, top of the charts. Ooh, even got a trophy. Rise to the top of the 7th Heaven Dark leaderboard. Hell yeah. Yeah, got 6. It's even better. Yeah. Are you Cloud? No, I go by a new name. Clutch. Tifa's like, yeah, clutch your junk. I'm like, oh, the sick burn. Tifa, I'm thirsty. Come back. Uh-oh, she's angry. Tifa not happy. You know, you could sit closer.
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
If it feels wrong, don't do it.
This Claude's full of great advice.
Guess that's that then.
What, they kick you out?
We agreed to disagree. So, you want another drink?
Tifa! Time to celebrate. Break out all the good stuff.
Oh, sure.
We won't be needing you for this next job. Feel free to look for work elsewhere.
Fine by me. That's how I like it. No contract, no obligation.
Figured you'd say that. Here, the rest of your payment, along with a little extra for your exemplary
Ooh,
service.
extra $50. Big
And
spender.
That concludes our business. Gonna have to ask you to leave now. This here's a private affair.
Sorry, I tried. We talked it over, but in the end,
It didn't even
I
matter.
didn't want to put so much
I mean, we
on
tried so hard and got so
This is our
far.
fight.
Jesse, what's the holdup?
Be right there. No hard feelings, huh?
It's fine.
Let's talk more after I'm done here, okay?
Really, it's fine.
Come on, Jesse, I'm dying here.
I'll catch you later. Sorry to keep you thirsty boys waiting.
That hit the spot.
Damn, Biggs, slow down.
We'll talk later. I promise. Sorry, you were saying?
Keep it tight. Ain't no room for error come tomorrow.
More reason to
So what? Now you give a shit about the cause? Okay, what were we talking about?
Yep, best way to clear your head so you can focus when it counts.
It's been too long since we did this.
But he was afraid we'd lean on you too much if we took you along. So, where'd we leave off? They did not give us the boot.
It was an amicable separation.
Just thinking about it's making me mad again.
Very bright. Okay.
What's up with them?
Word is he lives in this town. Just shut up and wait. We'll find you. Hey, brother. You from around the way?
I guess.
No big man with a big gun strapped to his right arm? Heard he set up shop somewhere in the neighborhood.
That depends.
Ah. Clever. Smell an opportunity to make some scratch, do you?
500.
200.
3.
Whatever, man. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk. Walk with me.
Wow, Claude's like, I'm gonna instantly sell these guys out.
Got something to say? You looking at me?
Is he with them?
Move it!
I'm
I
so
said
sorry.
move! Look at all these assholes staring at us.
This shithole's got nothing on Wall Market. Am I right?
Don't know.
Word of advice, Blondie. Don't piss off my friend here. You'll be real sorry.
Unless you got some kind of death wish, then be my guest. After you, brother. Now, don't worry. I ain't the backstabbing type. Most days.
Spill it. You know where the bastard's hiding, don't you?
I told you before. That depends.
Oh yeah? You wasted my time.
Shinra's time, you mean?
Shinra knows better than to stick its nose in my boss's
Look, he
business.
brought a knife to a sword fight.
Let's
no mercy for you!
Like that?
Damn You're nothing special!
See ya.
Oh yeah, they're just total jobbers.
Big man with a big gun for an arm, right? Why do you want
Good job, Cloud. Okay, I'll be up in a minute. Come on, baby, light my fire.
No escape. All right. So if they weren't Shinra, then
I just murdered some
not
people.
my problem. Lesson 1 for life on the ground floor. Get some rest.
Good job, Cloud. Let's give that old savey save. But for now, we've reached the end of the stream. My brother has shown up from New Hampshire, so I need to go and say hello and be kind to the family and stuff. In the wake of such wonderful news that our family has been blessed with my mom going to be dying. Ugh, terrible times. But I do want to thank everybody for showing up regardless. Jay, Hold Your Fire, and Ronnie, and anybody else who lurked as well. You guys are always welcome here and hang out in the chat. Always appreciated here. So I will be taking tomorrow off. My new streaming schedule is going to be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time instead of 8:30. Just bring it back down half an hour. Seems to work a little bit better. If you don't know when that is, just type into Google and you'll figure it out. It's going to be every other day, so I'll be back on Wednesday the 15th. Streaming there. You can also check me out online on Twitter at Wursel555, so if something comes up, if I need to cancel, which is probably going to be a possibility every now and then, either from health or different things going on with the family, you will be made aware there. So next time, I'm thinking I might play some Panzer Dragoon Orta to start off, and then switch over to more Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm not sure, but I'll figure it out. We'll see what to do there. I might just start off with this and keep going through because I'm really having a lot of fun with it, even with all the big changes they did. Which is funny because I like this, but I didn't like what they did with Resident Evil 3 Remake. Go figure. But thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys on Wednesday.